Hello and welcome to SGT Gaming. Today we bring you the latest race from Motorsport Manager. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. There's going to be a lot of development. Hello guys. So today is the start of our new career in Motorsport Manager. I've just taken over SGT Racing. We are the lowest of the low, worst of just about everything. The aim is to get to F1, so that's 2 promotions away. The quicker the better. There's going to be a lot of developing going on, maybe a couple of new drivers every now and then, because at some point these guys are not going to cut it. But for now, let's get started. So we got an email from our new chairman, Mr. Benjamin Durand, who reckons he's going to get rid of me when I don't perform, which is the best kind of confidence of what I need. He's already thinking about sacking me. Let's get things started. So, assistant. Hi, Sergeant. First of all, can I just say that I'm amazingly excited to be your assistant here at this wonderful new venture. So he's excited and he doesn't know me. Nice. Just saying that I work for SGT Racing gives me an immense pleasure, I can assure you. Right. I'll be around to update you with everything from around the team. For now, it might be an idea to start signing some sponsorship deals and looking around for some driving talent. Anyway, thanks for the opportunity. Let's make SGT Racing the best team in the world. How do I sack this person? Targets. First order of business is to lay down the target. So I expect to be rubbish. Let's have a look. We'll go with 9th. He can't sack me too quick then, can he? Scouting report. I'd like to present an initial report of the state of the team. Drivers are awful. Designers awful. Mechanics are awful. Nice. We've walked into a hellhole. Although we did know it was going to be a hellhole in the first place. So, pit crew. Yeah, we'll just agree to whatever they think they're telling me. Let's see if we can hire. So we'll get these 2 in. 200k. Damn. 2 new guys in. Auto manage, because I don't want to. Wow. We need some new mechanics. These are awful as well. So. We need to get rid of some of this rubbish. Get some upgrades in. So staff. Scout a designer. You're not going to want to come over. You might, but what do you want? Are you interested? No. Tim. You're interested. Interesting. Wages are important. Okay, give you 400k. Long contract. Sign on fee of 270. Bonus. Okay, so in the qualifying round, if you get me in the top 5, I'll give you 54k. If you get me second or first, I'll give you 63,000. So that's one lot done. Now I need to get a new mechanic. Are you interested? No. Why are you interested? Wages are important. Okay, I'll give you 150k. Medium. Boring. A nice sign-on fee, so I'll give you 93k. Qualifying bonus. But I want you to just have the same. 54 and top 2 bags you 63k. We need one more. Gerald, is Gerald interesting? Yeah, interested, definitely. Wages. Wow. Prefer long contract. 75. Same again, so no one's getting favourable terms. They like it or lump it until they say no, and then I'll offer them a better contract. So that's the basics of what we need. Pit crew's going to take care of itself. Car, let's get on fixing the car up a bit. Yeah, we'll get the engine going. HQ. I don't want to upgrade that one just yet. We'll design a new part though, that is for sure. We'll get a new gearbox. So obviously that one's going to be the one that you want, surely. So some contract proposal will be coming back shortly. We'll find out who's joining, who's not. And Mike is saying, oh, we'll accept this interview first. We might as well get the interview out of the way. Well, you've certainly picked a tough task for your first job. Are you expecting to pick many points up this season? We'll get some decent finishes. Andre Gomez seems a top driver. Do you agree? I've got 2 great racers. And Channel 4 season preview, expect you to finish 9th. Hopefully we go and surprise you. You're an outsider when it comes to the world of motorsport. How did you end up with a job? Must be off his rocker. Finish this interview. Right, so what you're not happy with? Wants more wages, which is a bit of a joke. So we'll try that. So what's Tim saying? Oh, wants to renegotiate as well. You're getting loads of money. So that's that. So first race is the Tondela GP. It's probably not even how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it. 4-4 above. Yeah, we'll accept that. A little bit of money. 8 races. Yeah, we'll accept that. So the gearbox is finished. 2 offers, 250, 350. Yeah, we'll go with them. Thoughts about design centre? Yeah, we know there's an issue with that. We'll get around to it. That's the best I can give you, mate. I think you're being a bit greedy, Mr. Lug. Gearbox is finished. So Gomez can have the best car. We'll get a new gearbox on the go. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's all right. We'll build that part. Hopefully we'll get some people staff-wise coming in because we're about to start a race. Contract accepted. Thank you. Finally. What are you? sign you, and you can... Who am I taking off? Oh, there's a race mechanic. Okay. You can take away from this guy. Girl. I think it's a girl. Confirm. Contract signed. He's well happy, look at him. And last but not least, Tim, mate. What's the matter with you? What was his job offer for? Insulted? Are you joking, mate? Right, so Andre Gomez and Domingo. So I'm not going to watch the practice because there's just no point. So the cars did absolutely appalling, as expected. So now it's time for qualifying. I don't think we're going to get fourth or above. So that bonus is going to be saying bye-bye. Right, okay. So we're going to take qualifying. Get both lads out there. Well, Anthony's a woman, I think. So we need two very strong laps from these two. Hopefully that's what we get, but you never know. Gomez is doing alright though, by the looks of it. It's a strong lap, to be fair. It might only need a couple of tweaks. Hopefully they need a couple of tweaks. They don't want to be doing too much work just before a big first race. So, let's have a quick look. Nearly there, to be fair. So maybe that will work for us. We'll find out now. You know what, that was actually a solid qualifying. We actually got some money out of it, I think, so that's alright, that great job. So we did really well in qualifying. So now it's our time to prove that SGT racing is on the map. Or not. We'll soon find out. Hopefully we're on the map though. So as you can see at the bottom, the amount of fuel you have is what you've got to finish on. So you don't get to refuel. You do get to change your tyres as and when you need to. Strategy wise, obviously a lot depends on whether you want to push early, push late, push midway and hope to hold on. A lot of it depends on how you play it. I mean, we've got second and fourth right now, so we're not expected to get anywhere near where we are currently. If we can hold on, we can hold on. There's a lot of laps to go, so it's going to be a long race. My aim right now is to claw back some of the fuel, because we've used a lot pushing early doors. So that's what we need to do, and I need to hold out on the tyres for as long as possible. The longer that we can hold out on these tyres and stay on this track, the better, because everybody else is going to be pitting. So as soon as they pit, we need to gain as much ground as possible, so when we pit, we're not getting penalised too much. Now, as it stands, Gomez should be in the better vehicle, mainly due to the fact he's just got that new gearbox in. So if anything, he should be able to keep pace a lot easier than what Anthony will. But then it's down to the racers' styles as well, and how they perform in certain situations or the pressure. So obviously Anthony has excelled this race weekend. He's had the better of the starts. His form is pretty decent as well. So, well, it's down to 4.6. They seem to both perform when we have to push. That was a good lap from Anthony there, though. We're still doing all right. Now I need to keep an eye on the tyres on the left side of the screen that you can see just here, because as soon as they start to wear, that's when they're going to start pitting. So I need to plan my pits around their pits and hope that I will come out fighting. gain some ground back with Leclerc. So it's 30 laps remaining. So we've done alright for the 10 laps that we've been racing. So Anthony, Collett and Leclerc are very close to needing a new set of tyres. So now it's... Push him then, mate. Yeah, so now it's the battle of who wants to hold off the longest, team-wise. Now Anthony uses his tyres a lot when he's pushing, as you can see. That's why his is so low, whereas Gomez seems to hold on a little bit longer. So it's worth now we'll go for that. They're not really race ready tyres, but we'll be able to go out for a lot longer. So where's that pit tuck? Doohan all the way down to the bottom. Damn. Fifth, that is not bad at all. Gomez, you can pit as well. So again, I'm going to go with the same kind of tactic. Get the long-lasting tyres on and try and last for as long as the race can, as we possibly can. Leave it as late as possible. That should leave us with a little bit of distance. So I'm hoping that Gomez comes out about the same area. A lot of depends on the guys in the pit lane now. No, not as good. It's still acceptable. So now the difference is the tyres hasn't got the pace. We're out pushing. We haven't got pace to keep up as such. So now it's a case of holding off. Interested to see when Daz and Florsch will pit, because that'll put Anthony back in second. Gomez, a lot of it depends. There's quite a big gap coming now, so if Daz goes in at the right time, Gomez still could come and be behind him when Daz leaves the pit. Daz has got a pit shortly though. There he goes. So no, that worked for us, that one. So overall, we're holding our own. For saying we haven't really got the best cars, we're holding our own. Give it a couple of months when we've upgraded a couple of the car parts, new gearboxes and brakes and stuff like that, we'll be easily competing for the top three, no matter what. Whereas right now, they've got to work a little bit harder to get those positions. Florsch, you need to be pitting. And Williams. I think Collett's trying to push Anthony now. Flosh is still going there. I don't understand why he's not pitted yet. Gomez has gained another position. Something has now dropped his position. Oh no, he hasn't, as he was still waiting for him to pit this guy. There we go. So second and fourth, just how this race started. So a lot of the teams now have pitted most of their races. So there's a nice distance between Anthony and Collett now, but there's the same distance between Collett and Gomez. So Gomez needs to be making some sort of ground at this point. He needs to be closing them down a little bit. It would be nice to get a 2 and 3 finish. So everyone's pitted once now. There's 14 laps left. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pit early for both races. So one on the 29th and one on the 30th lap. We're going to put in on the fastest tyres we can, or maybe even medium. I think medium's probably the better choice. And we're going to push as much as possible. So we get Anthony in first. We'll go with him. So he can then push straight away. So that's him in. Gomez will get him in now. We'll get him again on the same tyres. Got a little bit of speed about him then. And we'll get him going. We'll go and put him on overtake. So now I need to just watch the tyre pressures. Leclerc's got the same idea as me and pitted. Bit of a shame, but Anthony is really pushing him here. 9 laps left. Gomez is in 6th. So at the moment Gomez seems to be really pushing. There we go. That was beautiful actually. That was well done. Can he do the same again? Collett's taking it back. go, great job. Give yourself that distance. Good move there, to be fair. Still waiting for Daz to pit again, although we might not now. Just close the gap now on Daz a little bit. Got 2 laps left. Right, here we go then. Anthony's got his position. Gomez has got his position. Two laps left. Go on, Gomez, push him. We're on our final lap, lads. Give it everything we've got, Gomez. Anthony's definitely got second. It was a good result to be fair all round. So strategy wise it worked. Definitely worked. We got a really decent finish there. He had a great race. I thought at one point we might have taken him, but he pipped us. He pipped us on the pits. He had the same kind of idea of us. There you go. So he held up for very, very long. He waited in one pit. Great strategy. Good job there, to be fair. So, first racing, and Faith and Anthony gets second place. Andre Gomez gets fourth. So that's 6 and 3 points. Good race from her, to be fair, as well. So, Drivers' Championship. So, Teams Championship, we're second. Only 1 point away from Prima, which is good. Which, well, is great, to be fair. For saying we've got one of the worst cars in the series. Yeah, Arthur, you did deserve that. Ed, you got that wrong. But no, it was a great race overall. We did a really good, solid couple of laps to gain a couple of positions. It would have been nice to get the second and third. But overall, we can't really complain with what we got. Minus 2.2. So, Hamilton, fourth. Let's have a quick look at this mail then. Yep. So, only just. Very close. Car condition, that's great. Let's have an interview then. Accept this interview from Sky. That was your first full weekend in charge of Formula 3 team. How do you feel? It was great. It was a wonderful weekend, which is true. We did do great. It was a brilliant race for everybody involved. Our fastest were 5 seconds. We need to improve on that a lot. Because other teams were getting in and getting out, and we was messing about. So we don't want any of these. car will just get itself fixed. 8 days we get a new gearbox. So yeah, we're doing all right. We're in a good position. Financially, we're all right. We need to get a couple more sponsors coming in. But overall, solid start. So we'll see what happens next time, guys. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. I've been Sergeant Furbio, and don't forget to check out the channel and subscribe.